Hello world to you as well, Glenn. You are the first to respond. You are not late, you are just in time. You are not late, you are just in time as you meant to be. And also, hello I Love Toasters, who just arrived in time. Oh, Glenn. The schedule on my Discord isn't correct because of the summer time change. Thank you very much. I will check that out. That is... I thought it changed automatically, but apparently I'm wrong. Huh? Stream should be running again. I see why the stream is acting a bit weird. And a hello world again to you as well. It looks like the stream is having a little bit of a difficulties. Trying to get that to work again. Just a moment. Eric Burnison, hello! Thank you for dropping by so soon. Good afternoon, Thabo and the Meerkat Squad. Sorry, can't stay. Have work. Have fun on your drawing stream and hope to catch you all now. And yeah, the stream should have returned with a bit better quality. Yeah. Alright, we are drawing a red panda today. A good friend of mine who is coming to the Netherlands quite soon for a lovely barbecue, and I am going to draw him a little drawing today, just for some little fun, because he has always been there during the worst of times, and he is truly an awesome friend. His name is Steel, and he's from Eastern Europe, and we are going to draw him today. And Glenn says, you don't know how hard I chuckled that Twitch is being twitchy, thank you. And I love toasters, I should not be silent anymore. I was working to make sure that everything was alright. And, well, let's say that the network connection was a little bit worse than at my work for today. But it seems that it works fine now. The network is all good. We have 40 seconds on the clock. Now let's get drawing. Also, Clovers, hello, hello, hello. Also, Rodney, I hope you're doing well. And we are finally able to get back on the road. So, let's see. It was a little bit of a rickety-rockety start, but let's see if this works. I mean, also, it is very fun to see that old Easter eggs in my older videos are still being discovered. I Love Toasters found out that the QR code that I so now and then wear on my shirt was a QR code that points to a Rickroll. Well, basically he was getting Rickrolled. That was a little bit of a joke that I had, and I absolutely love those little cheeky bits. The clock is on 0. Let's start with the art. Of course, we have to add the meerkats here. And actually, the little train can't go without the train. Here we go. I mean, we don't want toasters to be bad. Also, Rodney is being excited, and I love to see that. There we go. We got more meerkats madness coming up. We have Thabo here. Let's add more meerkats here. And a cute little meerkat here. There we go. Joel Jackalope says, play the demo for Tamagotchi Live, Giving the Dream. It's incredible. I just wish I didn't have to wait for the full game. Oh, what kind of game is that? And Wolfie says, oh, Easter is always coming and I need to do some drawings for the Easter day. Yeah, oh, lots of bunnies. As for toasters, unfortunately, I am not going to load anything extra on my computer. It's finally running. And the CPU is still quite high because of the stream and everything. I am not going to load anything more extras for it because I think my computer will flip over and play possum. Alright. As now, for Steel, Steel is a red panda, but also known as a Himalayan red panda. And the red panda itself, has a little bit of a lighter mask, but the little fella is especially quite toony. And I Love Toaster says, well, maybe next week. Yeah, I am going to try to make sure that my CPU will be a little lighter, but I am going to work a bit on my network, run some extra tests, get some things done on the technical side, make sure that everything runs smoothly. I mean, the extra node that was being a bit of a problem, I installed that one today, but apparently for some reason that interfered with the bandwidth that I have in the attic. I do have a solid line as well, an Ethernet cable, but the Ethernet cable itself does not seem to be nearly powerful enough to get this thing off the road. Also, Rainfjord, hello, welcome, welcome. I'm going to draw a red panda. And Jolt says, I told you before about the game. It's similar to The Sims or Animal Crossing, when you create your own animals and characters and watch them interact with each other. Yes, I remember now. I'm sorry, my memory is absolute soup. And Rain says, oh, for who is that reptile? No, this is a red panda for Steel. Alright, let's get at least the sketching phase so people don't think that I'm drawing something stuck in a snowstorm. And Clover says, looking forward to spend the weekend with you, Husky and Steel. Oh yeah, some good barbecue, and we're going to the tulip farm, which is a giant tulip field near the city of Hillegom. Which, by the way, is right next to a train track. Oh, and Wolfie is saying you're doing great on the elephants. Oh, is Rodney drawing elephants again? Yes. She is going to draw one more elephant that I'm going to give away to friends because it's for publishing a fan art story of the opera Pagliacci. Aw, that's so cute. I am taking a little bit of I'm taking a little bit of a challenge here because I am drawing both hands out. Hands are notoriously bad on my end, and I am going to try to do it this time. You know, gotta push the limits a little bit. Inimini says, it's a chillip experience. We have been there. Very nice to see. Oh yeah, it is such a wonderful place. For the people that have not been there, it is now in season. The famous tulip fields of the Netherlands are in bloom right now. And there's this place near Hillegom that is fursuit friendly, where we had some wonderful pictures taken of us in our fursuits while there was we were standing in the field. It was amazing to see. It's such an incredible place. Also, Mola Mofish says, your timing is impeccable with the stream. I'm about to board a train right now. I would love to draw aside you. However, the Wi-Fi on these things aren't reliable. Yeah, indeed it is. Well, I'm happy there is Wi-Fi, but sometimes it is wonky to say the least. And I do have to have a VPN on at all time because it's a public Wi-Fi. Glenn says, what is the tulip experience actually? Oh, I just answered that. And Glenn says, just draw circles for hands. I'm a lazy person. Well, that works. Also, Ponyboy Official, hands are pure alchemy. How do they work? I have no clue. And Rodney saw a birdie on a banana tree next to the gym. Oh, that's cute. I Love Toaster asks, what was the movie about on Friday or Saturday? Yeah, I did go to see a movie called Project Hail Mary. It is a space epic. If you like The Martian, you're really going to love this one. I try not to tell too much about the plot, but basically it is about a mission to a nearby star system where they are trying to solve the problem of our sun actually slowly diminishing in heat, causing our planet to cool down. It's a little bit of a science fact thing, not really cartoony, but let's just say that the encounters there are done wonderfully and the humor is actually quite good. I really like it. It has the perfect mixture of humor, science fact, and well, also a little bit of silliness. Techno the Mechanical RC Wolf says, hello Mr. Meerkat, together with Ari, and I say hello to you too. I Love Toaster says, hey, is this movie on Disney? No, it's currently in the cinemas. But one of the movies that recently got on Disney is Zootopia 2. I saw that it recently got released on Disney, and I can really recommend that one because the second movie is really, really good. And Joel says it's finally getting warmer where I live. So do I. So does here. And yeah, it's I remember last weekend when I was driving home with Clover. Well, not last weekend, the weekend before, when it was finally getting a little bit warmer. It is not just very nice to drive in, but I literally saw the range of my car increase, which was hilarious. I mean, heat does have its effect on the battery. Now, of course, red pandas have giant tails. Giant, cute, little, round, fuzzy tails. They're almost like animated sausages. Now, this panda is wearing a little bit of a onesie. I love that. I mean, it's a cute little maybe the perfect age just to have silly fun and things like that. And this one is wearing a onesie. Now, I am still wondering what kind of onesie shall it be. But it's one of those onesies. It could be a shark. It could be Stitch. I could draw myself in it. But the mouth is basically open. and I am going to draw his head out of it because it's going to be silly. That's one thing for sure. Mollema Fish says, oh, a whole fur meet at a tulip field? Can't help but get a kick out of the Dutch guy. Do the stereotypical Dutch thing. But I guess I lived there, I would be doing the same thing too. Well, it is not exactly a fur meet. It is just a meet with a couple of furs where we do a photo shoot. The last time when we had a photo shoot there, we were with 10 suits. They're very friendly towards fursuiters. And I Love Toaster says, Thabo, I really like your car. Oh, thank you. It is for the people that don't know my car since he asked for it. It's an old Tesla Model S from the times before the guy went insane, and it's wrapped in a beautiful green color that changes color during how the light falls on it, which is really awesome, but also quite terrible because I have to wash it like every other day, but it is really a nice car, and I do drive all around in it. It's I enjoy, well, driving to friends and taking friends for a lovely trip, because happiness is best when shared together. And hello Heiko, please do note English is the main language here. There are people here of many languages, and English is the language we all speak. Glenn Fanning says, my dream car, funnily enough, would be a pimped up Peugeot 205 or a Golf. Yeah, the one with the DVD players, just like Pimp My Ride. And when I say pimped, I mean a nice paint job and a spoiler. I have driven a Golf GTE myself for a while. They're nice cars when they drive. And also, indeed, Rodney pointed out that the miniseries of Zootopia are wonderfully as well. And that Zootopia needs a second miniseries. I think with the amount of success that Zootopia 2 scored, that a miniseries should be in the work. I mean, if the first part already got a miniseries from this, I think I might ask a friend of mine who worked on the movie. This gives me a good reason to poke him. Let's see, let's get all the markings done right. Yeah, we're going to make it a little bit of a shark onesie. I like sharks. No, Glenn, you did not mishear that. I do have a friend that worked on Zootopia. I have multiple friends with Disney. And Molema Fish says, we're talking about dream cars? Mine would be a Volkswagen Beetle. If you ask me, then we should release an electric version of what they call the lightning bug. But alas, I don't know how to drive manual. Well, EVs are usually electric. And Glenn asks, have you listened to Mad in Paris, Thabo? No worries if you didn't, just curious. No, not yet. Oh, I'm so sorry. And Inimini and Adi have been to the Tulip experience as well. That's so fun. And Techno, the mechanical RC Wolf, says, I don't have a car license, but I have a scooter license, so I can drive a 45-kilometer cars. You know, in the city, those are just fine. Haiku, unfortunately, we speak English at this channel. Oh, and Ari says that during the bowling tournament for deaf people at Team DSV in Almere, he got the first place with 49 points. Oh, that's cool. And I Love Toaster says, I have another little video about my Orient Express. I could DM it to you. Well, feel free to do so. But I am not going to start any videos on this stream. Last time the stream died when I tried to, which is my computer, not yours. It's my problem. I'm gonna try to fix that. Oh, and Glenn is gonna post it in the Discord music channel. Thank you! Oh. And Inimini says that the bowling team was indeed on the first place with 49 points. That is amazing. I just try to catch up with the stream so now and then, but I also try to draw a little bit. So sorry if I don't pay attention all the time. Trying my best. Dear Heiko, English please. Inimini says on Saturday the 2nd is the final game, and there will be trophies, medallions for the best team. Oh, that is amazing. Oh, I'm keeping my fingers crossed for you, Adi. I Love Toaster says, yeah, the video about the last stream that crashed the entire stream. Yeah, I still remember that. Ooh, the music is getting quite spooky. Well, apparently this is a little bit more experimental jazz, but we're switching song right now. Let's see there. A little bit more upbeat. Oh, come on. Another one? No. There we go. While I don't mind a little bit of tension, I do like to keep the atmosphere a little bit light. And Rodney, yeah, about the EVs. I did draw EVs a while back, like a whole bunch of them, on the EV charging spot. A little bit of Pokemon humor. We're going to change this little line here. I want to keep the lines a little bit consistent here. So we're going to fix that. Oh, this kind of music sounds really like, you know, those typical old Disney soundtracks. This could very well be in The Little Mermaid, or actually in Snow White. More like 50s, 60s. And yes, my chair is cracking quite a bit. Techno the Mechanical RC Wolf says, by the way, I'm still looking for a microcar, one of those that drive a top of 45 kilometers. And I need to say, I found a good one, the MC1, and they're pretty big in microcars. Okay. Meanwhile, Rodney is musing about their favorite Pokemons. The Sylvians, the are Eevee with the bows on their head and chest. Yeah, that kind of is the... I can see that Pokemon being one of your favorites. Oh, okay. I don't know how this one ended up in my streaming, but let's just say we're very early. Sorry about that. Oh well.
No, there is no denying I'm as lucky as can be. This year the wishing star has shone its light on me. I'm as happy as a child on Christmas. I've made my wish and
Okay, this just feels very silly having a Christmas song on this time of year, but apparently my channel music provider has their playlists a little bit up to a bunch. If the next song is Christmas, I am going to skip that though. But then again, I mean, I am celebrating my birthday 4 months late. The entire time thing is just all wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. I mean, I must be in the wrong time zone for my life indeed. Glenn, you're completely right. Yay for digital art. I Love Toasters asks, what is your favorite train of the Railroad Museum? I think you're meaning the Railroad Museum in Utrecht? Gosh. Actually, the train that I quite enjoyed, but that was more the demonstration than the train itself, is that they had one of the locks at the giant round distribution plateau in the end. And that was actually quite fun to have that. Other than that, the mail train, the Royal Mail train, that was actually quite good as well. In general, I am just a fan of the old steam locks though. Those are, in terms of designs, just the best. Jolt says, my favorite evolution is Umbreon. Oh! Also, check the Mechanical RC Wolf. I have to go. Wish everybody a nice day and a great stream. You too. Have a good one and stay hydrated. Let's see. We need, of course. Oh, this is a little bit more kind of jazz. No, nice and upbeat. I like that. Also, Dr. Sparkobra Bonjour everyone, and bonjour to you as well. Rodney says, what's the red panda's name? The red panda's name is Steel. Steel is from Eastern Europe. Steel is amazing. I like Steel. And Steel is a wonderful, wonderful silly panda, and one of the best fursuiters that I know. I mean, when it comes down to charity, I definitely want to bring him along. He is, I mean, the way that he suits, he brings it to another level, and the kids always love to be around with him. When it comes down to charity, or when it comes down to the open house on Nordic Fuskel, actually, Steel was getting money. He was helping us during the opera. He was the lucky one that could be there. Unfortunately, I couldn't be there during the day, but he raised quite some coin there. Glenn says, also for the people who hate Mondays, stop whining and watch Thabo stream. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. I couldn't say it better myself. They really went full out with the experimental jazz on this playlist, didn't they? Oh gosh. Yeah, Clovers, let's keep the vibe positive, absolutely. Molamalfish says, Thabo, how much jazz do you know? Do you have any favorite artist, or do you just like it for the ambiance? I myself love it for the ambiance. I am extremely bad at names, but in the past I worked for a post-production studio that did produce quite some jazz CDs and jazz collectible works themselves. So as I had to stream in jazz DVDs and edit the videos and such, either you were really going to love it or really going to hate it, and it turns out that I'm going to like it. It really did grow on me. And also, if you want to know which jazz song is playing at this moment, in the top right corner of my chat, you can see exactly what's the title and the track name. Since I made sure that that was in there because I got requested of, hey, what's that song's name? And so I thought, you know, this is a little bit of a service for you, chat. Yes, is he still a tit too big? Yes, it is. Do I care? No, I don't, because I love myself some big tails. There, let's add some patches there, because this is a little bit of a hand-me-down onesie. Why? Because I think that's cute. Look at that little fella, all being happy and stuff. He's like, wee! I love toasters. Hey Thabo, gotta go. See you around. Have a good one. And Glenn says, what software did you use for making DVDs? I personally use Sony DVD Architect. Ooh. What software did I use to make DVDs? Back in the days, I used Nero. And on macOS, I used, I believe it was something called Fire CD, but it's a while back. I mean, I used the default burner for a while, but Nero worked fine. Also, Tani Draws, hello! One day I'd be on time for the stream. Today was not that day. Hi, and a hello to you as well. Wolfie says, I love listening to some jazz music because it reminds me of an old classic cartoon or detective movie. Yeah, definitely. And Joel says, because of your streams, I've been playing music on my tablet while I draw. It does make the experience more fun. Thank you. Glad to be of, be of an inspiration. Rodney says, my favorite song on Thabo's stream is Asahi by Sugoi. Yes, that is a very good choice. And Wolfie says, oh, that looks cute, and I love how you draw the ink on the drawing. Thank you. Rodney, Joel agrees, very cute. And Rodney says that drawing of the red panda in the shark onesie looks adorable. Thank you. Alright, now for the coloring, of course. But first, we are going to the proper layer. We have the gray part. My gosh, my computer is lagging. I don't know what eats that much CPU. I do have to run some diagnostics, but I'm not going to do that during the chat. I mean during the stream. But I definitely have to check out from what on earth is going on. Now, as we go for the color, we have our good panda. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, of course, we don't have there. brown tip. We are going to have a little bit of fun coloring this thing though. I am intending to shade this little fella. Sharky teeth. Score Chaser, he's adorable. Also, hello! Idimini says, it's a cute drawing. And meanwhile, Rodney is making everybody hungry by saying that her dad makes hamburgers for lunch today. And oops, never mind, Glenn Fanning says, my headphones that were bugging with the playback somehow. How does that even happen? Well, if you've got wireless, maybe Bluetooth is interfering a little bit? But I'm glad that it's resolved. And Jolt says, nice colors, thank you, thank you. Ooh. There, you know, a little bit of shade in the eyes. That makes it just. And of course, a little bit of shade on the nosy, a little bit of reflect because a nice wet nose, that is a sign of a healthy wa. And now for the line coloring. And Dr. Sparkora says, I gotta go leave, bye bye for tomorrow. And also Glenn, have a good one, both of you. And Rodney says, I'm making a direwolf character based off the Kirby character from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, the game Meta Knight. Oh, that's awesome. That's gonna be very interesting. And Rodney says, did you see the fan art of Mario and Luigi and Princess Peach's furries? I do have to check out my Discord, it's been a busy week. Isto says, hey Thabo, how is it going? Been a while. Thank you. Hi, welcome to the stream. It's nice to see you again. Wolfie says, I did see it and it looks wonderful. That makes me want to check it out even more. I do have to check that out after the stream. Sorry for not having updated the Discord. It's been a hectic week. But I always love to see your art. Also, I think that this song that you currently hear is a little bit up to a Reddy's taste.
Você chama isso de perder? Eu admiro o caos e digo pra você: isso é viver. Eu não vou negociar a minha liberdade por um destino frio sem verdade. Você chama isso de perder? Eu admiro o caos e digo pra você.
I have to check one thing. Oh my gosh, I need to have my surface cleaned. Of course, there you go. Much better. I think I made a little mistake in terms of the line coloring, but we're going to fix that in a moment. That is with this. Yeah, this looks a little bit better. You see, since the fur of the little tail needs to be in a proper order. And those little details I kinda notice. Since the hair is overlapping. There. Speaking of Mario Galaxy, since Rodney was drawing that, the movie is coming out next week, and I do intend to check it out. Also, Rainfjord says, looks cute, thank you. And Damien Kurt says, the drawing looks nice, I will say that. Oh, thanks and hello. Also, Rainfjord. Saturday I went to Blijdorp and I saw a cute fuzzy red panda. Also like seeing the penguins and the snow foxes. Oh, snow foxes are so adorable. But yeah, the red pandas. Did you know they use their tail for a pillow? That's so cute. Also, in mini, goodbye, have a wonderful one and stay hydrated. And Adi, yay, glad to see that you're still around. Also, Fire Wolf 987, hello to you as well. Ice Toast asks, Thabo, will you be at Dutch Furcon? Yes, I will. I'm looking forward to it. I got even a special costume for it that I really want to give a go there and see the responses of the people there. And Rodney says, Sabia Triste is a nice song to dance to. I agree. And now back to the drawing. Look at that little one. We're getting there, people. But we still have some shading to do. Ari, thank you. And also Kiran, that's one adorable panda. I mean shark. Well, shark panda. And Rain says, you know what you would do with the stickers? You know what you should do with the stickers that I got extra from someone? Well, I am going to put them on my giant fursuit box. That's for sure. Do you need some coffee? I got some with Kit Kat. Oh, Kit Kat flavored coffee? I would love that. Oh, now you made me curious. Joel Jackalope says, my dad is going to take me and my mom out for a four-wheeler ride later. Oh, that's fun. Sounds exciting. Is it nicely off-roading? And Rodney says, I love the details on the drawing. Thank you so much. Rain says I could invite you over so you can have some. Well, it's been a while since I've been over to your place. That sounds like a good idea. Also, Jolt says we drive a long RTV routes on the road, and we often like to stop at diners as well. Well, that is the thing. The road that you take there to your destination is half the holiday. You really make that. That is the road towards the destination is just as important. This is one thing that I love to do on my trips as well, also to the bigger conventions. Make sure that the trip to and from the convention is just as much as a memory as it is on the convention itself. I mean, some of the best memories I've made with Tani, who is here in the chat as well, and Mavi during our trips from and to the convention. Also, Rodney, it looks amazing. Thank you! I mean, a couple of months ago, a friend of mine actually traveled to the US. And she did go through with someone who actually knows the location. She went through Route 66, basically, the entire old route. That was a lot of fun. Who knows, maybe in the future when I arrive in the US, I might do that as well. But for now, the US is a little bit off the table. Ooh, Rodney is having lunchtime with the burgers. And Kiran says road trips are always memorable, even things like delays and hiccups. Oh, and Kiran is one to say that to us, because Kiran has been on a huge storm chaser road trip through the US a couple of years ago. And boy, the stories and photos that he got back with, that was amazing. Although I myself don't have the guts to be a storm chaser, though, it is a little bit too intense for me. I'm just a meerkat. Oh, and Rain says, oh, wait, is it people that follow storms and make pictures of it? Yes, absolutely. And it's like chasing lightning for science. Oh, yeah. The thing is, thanks to those people that put their lives on the line, we got some very, very valuable data. That is, people from science that I really, 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 really like. Oh, and Rodney says, I really had so much fun today. Oh, thank you. We're not done yet, though. Ooh, I like this one. It has a very catchy beat to it. Hit the road, Jack. Yeah, this is one of those really cute detective ones. Rain asks, ooh, what's next? Well, in terms of drawing, we do have some time left, but I am going to make sure that this is, in terms of background, that this is properly done. So I might spend a little bit more time in there. While I do so, I'd be happy to hear some suggestions for people that we might start reading for today. That would be fun. Wolfie says, "Aw, that looks adorable. I'm going to rate this drawing 100 out of 100. Lovely artwork, Thabo. Aw, thank you." Yeah, I think that the line work from this and everything is really, really fun. I enjoy drawing this. But we're going to do a little bit here, just a little bit lights. Yeah, I really like how this came out. One thing though, let's see. Just a very light blue. That will do. There. Excellent. Joel Jackalope says bubbles, yes, and Ari say have a good one. Yeah, it's a 10:15, and I think that I'm getting the 2 hours down in here. I really, 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 really love the line work here. It is, I really like how this came out, and I hope that my friend Steele will love this as much as I do. And I would like to thank everybody for attending this stream. And let's see who we are going to raid with the remaining Twitch users. Let's